Hello everyone, Derek's Damn Toys, and we are back with another action figure review, or you could say it's a duo figure review, because today we've got the Full Gear pay-per-view limited edition 2-pack of Jon Moxley and MJF, looking really good up in here, at least from the, far view. Maybe the head scans in particular aren't your cup of tea, but we'll get into those when we've got this bad boy opened. Of course, you got the nice little graphics on the side. You got a preview from the match. Same graphics on the other side. Nothing too special on the bottom either, you know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, why don't we crack these two bad boys open and get them up out of their plastic prisons? Because we do got a big review coming after this bad boy. So, let's get into that, shall we? Alrighty, you guys, now that we've got each figure out of the plastic prison, now we can go over all the accessories and everything that is sadly wrong with this set, because just kind of go over the stuff that's wrong with this set. Look at all these big old stain marks all over the fucking arms and shit like that, dude. Still ridiculous that we're seeing that kind of shit here in 2024. Because, I get it, there were some figures not all that long ago that WWE released, like the Mia Yim Reckoning Elite, where she kind of had some staining problems and stuff of that nature. But this hoodie is such nice quality, and it's so nice feeling in the hand, but you take into consideration that this did this, and you never want to fucking touch these things. Like, what's the fucking point in having nice accessories if they're gonna do shit like this to your hands? So now I can't even use the updated tattoos on the hands and shit because, well, this one ain't stained all that terrible, but this one looks like it just got fucking burnt, and it's ridiculous looking. Like, what in the actual fuck? Like, I'm kind of pissed off about that, I can't even lie. For $20, it's not terrible, but it's still kind of just a big fuck you to the fans who be paying for this shit. And let's be, real honest and stuff. Main reason I bought this was for the MJF and the nice jacket he comes with. And even then, he's also got a little bit of staining as well, so I don't know if I now want to use the jacket, which is kind of ridiculous, because this MJF actually does look really good. But yeah, just kind of overall a little disappointed. I really can't front, but, that's also because the MJF comes with one taped hand. Not two, not the two that he had. No. He only comes with one taped hand, which is funny because it also comes with the ring, which is, I think, the wrong color. And not just that, but also, when it came down to this figure in particular, we got a different skin tone here for this MJF, the new one. It's just wild to me how fucking inaccurate these figures really can be. And of course, as standard with every AEW figure, you got two fucking microphones, so whoop-de-doo, I guess, about that. But let's look at this jacket just a little bit more, because, I don't think I realistically have to be afraid to use this, but I don't know, because I can see the little bits of black up in there, and maybe that little bit of black is what put this fucking bit of schmutz on the shoulder here, because I don't know if you can see it that well, but there is definitely a little staining on this figure, which is highly fucking annoying. Let's be honest, it's really annoying that here in 2024, we're still dealing with shit like this. Come on, AEW, get a fucking grip on your action figure line, please. Whatever the dude's name is, stop giving us accessories that are gonna fucking stain the figures, please, for the love of fucking country Christmas. Anyways, getting into the figures themselves, if we're gonna be completely fair, they look really good. I can't complain. From the waist down, both of these figures are really nice. Of course, the Moxley, I'm gonna have to use this torso if I want to have a clean looking Moxley, which sucks because now I don't get the added wrist tape and shit, which is kind of disappointing. But you know what, at least this fucking figure didn't stain because I bought the fucking rare version. Like, literally, I bought the chase just so I can have a non-stained Jon Moxley figure, because I wanted to have a Moxley. And this is why, because whenever they include the cloth accessories, they just fuck you every time. Just straight up fuck you. God damn it. Anyways, I'm sorry for my little tirade there. I'm a little mad because I'm super excited for the next review. And I was definitely excited for this review until we got into it. And man, I'm so fucking disappointed with this. Of course, going down to the lower half, you've got the red pants with the barbed wire around the leg. If it would stop focusing on the fucking MJF in the background. You've got the Mox that's chilling right there on the leg. You've got a Blackpool Combat Club logo right there above the thigh cut, which is always nice. It seems like it's gonna pose around pretty buttery smooth, you know. I can't see this staying stiff forever though, so definitely be careful playing around with it, because I could see that getting just as loose as maybe any other Jon Moxley you may own. Oddly enough, kind of shocked that my Jon Moxley doesn't fucking wiggle, wobble, and row, just because this one definitely does. So yeah, keep that in mind. Kind of fucking disappointing that we still have these quality control issues in 2024. Of course, getting into the MJF, he's got his nice little tattoo right there, which I think is a different size compared to every other MJF tattoo that we get. He's got the one on his rib cage. He's got the nice white boots with the lion's head with the crown logo on it. Same thing on the other boot. Then he's got black socks, black knee pads. He's got the black tights with the lion head crowns. You've got the MJF on the side. Like, realistically, this is still a really good MJF. Kinda almost wish we would have gotten it in this skin tone though, but you know, it's kinda whatever. I don't know, I just prefer this skin tone to this one, because like when he wears the fake tan shit, this is kinda how his skin tone looks. So it's just kinda, it just beats me honestly. So I guess let's just get into how we feel about this figure set now, shall we? Alrighty, you guys, now that we've gotten both figures just kind of posed up in a simple pose, and that's because realistically, I don't feel like taking the time to test how loose them friggin' ankles are going to be on the Jon Moxley. I know I've cursed so much throughout this video, so I'm going to try not to curse as much as I just was. But God, I really, really am upset about this set. I really am. Just because I was hoping that the Moxley would be pretty damn good. I was also hoping that the MJF would actually be like fairly nice as well. But I didn't really watch a review on this set before I bought it. I just said, fuck it, it's 20 bucks. Might as well grab it while I'm at Target. And now I almost kind of regret purchasing this. Could have just said screw it and gotten the MJF on its own, because realistically that's all I wanted. This Moxley was a nice added bonus until the added bonus kind of just took itself away. Like literally everything that was so nice about the Moxley, between the fucking jacket, between everything else, this set could have been top tier AEW release of 2024, but instead we got a loose Moxley. We've got an MJF that, in my opinion, doesn't have that great of a skin tone, let alone a head scan and all that kind of shit. And they're both technically reused head scans, so if you really wanted to, I want to say they are both from older figures of Jon Moxley and MJF respectively. But yeah, on that note, you know, what would I have to rate this set on a scale of 1 to 10? I'm going to give it a good solid 5. This might be one of the lowest rated sets, let alone action figure reviews I've done. I don't completely hate it. It does look nice on the MJF side. The MJF, if it was just a standalone release, may get like a 6, 6.5. But paired with this Moxley, that I actually had the torso swap to make it look the way I would like it to, and all that fun jazz. Honestly, it's just not worth it. It's really not worth the headache that AEW figures put you through, and for that, it's getting a good solid 5 out of 10. You're lucky that you're even getting that, if I'm gonna be honest. I was really thinking about saying screw it and just making it a good 4, maybe even 3. But as far as that goes, when it comes down to the star rating, you know, the good old Melcher rating, the 1 to Young Buck, what would we have to rate this? Well, I gave it a good 5 out of 10. I guess it would make sense for a 2.5 out of 5 stars. But to be honest, fuck the standard rules. The 5-star rating is gonna stick at a 2. This is a heavily disappointing set, and to be honest, I do not recommend you spend the full 20 on it. If you can get the MJF a bit cheaper than the duo, I recommend getting at least the MJF. Definitely for the jacket, because, you know, like, the I'm better than you and you know it, like, robe here, it's nice. It feels really good, and I'm upset that it did technically stain the MJF, even if it was just a little bit, but what you gonna do, along with all the inaccuracies when it comes to the MJF itself, as far as not wearing any gloved hands. To be honest, all the accessories besides the cloth goods kind of sucked with this, as we only got 2 fucking microphones. 1 hand for MJF, just to remind y'all, we literally only got 1. And we got 2 hands for Moxley, but 1 set is kind of useless when it's stained by the fucking hoodie. So, yeah, I guess on that note, we're done. I'm over this review. I need to get into a good mind state before I lose my freaking mind. So let's toss that back there. If you liked the video, feel free to like the video. If you did not like the video, womp womp, because to be honest with you, I don't think I'm going to like this video either. But with that all being said, with that all being taken into consideration, if you guys would like to, feel free to, you know, yeah, I almost fucked up that pronunciation there. If you guys would like to, feel free to subscribe. After all, it is free to subscribe. And if, you know, you guys would like to, also feel free to go follow me on Instagram as well, under the same name with the same profile picture, yada yada yada, all that. But the main thing though, feel free to subscribe, because, you know, we are on the road to 250 subs as of today. As of this morning, when I looked at it, at least, we are currently sitting at 240 subs. I don't know if it's fluctuated any. I don't know if it went down, if it went up, if it stayed even. Maybe by the time this goes up, it's sitting at 240. I don't know. I can't tell you, but what I can is do not recommend this set necessarily. So with that being said, and with that all being considered, yeah, I guess we are out of here. So have a good rest of your day, night, evening, morning, whatever the case may be. I don't know, because I'm not in your time zone, but we are out of here. Deuces, ooses, yeet.